Now, so hey, whoa, we're live? What is it with me and going live lately? I don't know. Yep, we're live at the washateria. Um, our washing jar has been on the fritz. I have to see to that when I get a chance. I'm turned into an early morning person for some reason. I like to get up early, get some stuff done before work. Most of the time, that's DoorDash and I make a few dollars. But I'm finding I need to catch up on some laundry. You know, I have a beautiful wife, 3 wonderful kids, but I'm a man enough and secure enough to know that I can participate in our life's needs and I can do laundry. I like doing laundry. Never did laundry before when I was coming up, though. My mother, I was a baby. She babied me. I was a mama's boy from down under for sure. But when I got married, I thought, I'm going to learn how to do laundry. And it ain't easy, folks. These piddly things we got to do in life, it ain't easy. It don't get done on its own, does it? So they got a good waiting for that stuff to wash. And again, I got time to kill, so why not have some lunch or breakfast or whatever you want to call it? Because it's 8 a.m. here in LA, Lower Alabama. And a wife, this washateria, I like this washateria. It's pretty nice. It's interesting kind of characters you see at all times of the day and night. Be some cool folks. Everybody's generally on their own, independent, doing their thing, similar to me, and keeping to themselves. And about me, I'm a boisterous, social kind of fellow. And who's this person watching? Who's watching me? Give me say hey, say howdy, so I can say howdy back. I only got one person, but that's good. Where 1 or 2 are gathered, that's when we're gonna have church. We're gonna have a little bit of went by Circle K, use my $20, got some gas, and some, like I said, brunch. And God knows y'all, if y'all see me lately, y'all seen me doing a many of things. Oh, there's my friend. I figured it was you. We had one last night. We shared that, and we're going to share that this morning. So I'm doing some washing before I head into work. Maybe squeezing some DoorDash before then, who knows. But I got one of these rack of rib stackers from Circle K. These are $3.99. And sometimes they have them on the hot bar, hot and ready to go. But most of the times they're on the cold bar. You have to look for them. And then you just pop them in there, microwave there for, 30 seconds. And they're good, hot, steamy. If you like the McDonald's McRibs, you'll love these. Trust me. But they're always available, unlike the McRibs. And these are a lot more. I don't know, I like these a lot better. But they got a meal deal. So you can get a Polar Pop, 44 ounce. I got a Pepsi Cherry, wild Pepsi Cherry this morning, and a little bit of Pepsi Zero in there, about half and half. Do a little mixture. So we got that sandwich, this big old drink, and one of these bad boys. So some unhealthier barbecue Circle K chips. So all of this, can you guess how much all of this was at Circle K this morning, guys? This is my breakfast, brunch, lunch, time to munch. It's time for lunch. Can you guess? Does anybody have any guesses how much this all cost to me at Circle K? They have a meal deal. $10. That's a good guess, way, but you'd be wrong. It's actually cheaper. Anybody else with a guess? How much do you think all of this cost me at Circle K? $8.50? That's another good guess, but you're still wrong. Let's go even lower. Yes. $6. Bad Chad hit it on the nail. $6. It's actually 5 something, but it's about $6. Actually, it is $6. Yeah, at any rate, $6 for all this wonderful goodness. Barbecue chips, Pepsi Cherry, Polar Pop, 44 ounce. You're not going to get that. Even the Polar Pops regularly are just 79 cents for this huge thing. 79 cents at Circle K. I mean, why go to Sonic or somewhere and buy a big old one when you can? Woo! So you are a winner. You don't win nothing, but you're right. Well, we're hanging out. Like I said, if you saw the title and you saw the picture, we're hanging out at the washateria, doing the laundry. because our washer and dryer is needing a repair, and I think I can fix it myself. It's just a clogged pump, I believe. And the last time I saw someone, when technicians come out and work on stuff in my house in the past, I pay attention. I ask questions. I probably am very annoying because I want to learn how to do it myself. I love learning things so I can do it myself, so I can help myself and save myself some money in the future, and also help others if I can. Come on, let's go. But this is the main course for our brunch. These are so good. If you have, a lot of y'all are tuning in now. You may have missed me talking about it earlier. This rack of rib stacker at the Circle K, you can get any of the sandwiches or breakfast sandwiches or any of the hot bar or even cold bar stuff with this deal. It's not just this. You can get any kind of main course, so to speak, entree, so to speak, with this deal. But these are better than McDonald's McRibs. I've done many videos on these from Circle K. Many a video on these and talked about them. British accent. No, you don't want me to embarrass myself because I don't know how to do it. I'm not an accent guy. 40 quid. Right. 40 quid. 40 quid. Are you bloody insane? I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I love Doctor Who, and he's my favorite sci-fi show, my favorite longing run show of all time. It is a McRib clone. You're dang right about that. It's a knockoff, but it's better. Trust me. If you got a location of a Circle K, if you ever get by a Circle K, try it for yourself. Because it's even better. It's open. It's available all the time, every day. I mean, look at that. It is a mystery meat rib stacker sandwich. There's no pickles. Nothing really unassuming about it. You have to add some more barbecue sauce or pickles if you want to. It's the only criticism, maybe. But you can put this sucker in the microwave there at Circle K. And $3.99 on its own. $3.99. Makes you smile all the while. It's so good. You can't beat this deal with a stick, I swear. You don't have to get the Circle K chips too. You can get Lay's chips or any kind of the similar sizes. Pepsi Zero, 44 ouncer, McRib, and a bag of chips, just $6. We've been a whole 8 minutes and I haven't asked for a donation. Wow. When I was paying, what was it, $10.50 to run this one cycle to clean this one bag of laundry, I was thinking, wow, $10 to clean laundry. But nothing can put a price on some clean towels and underwear. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta take care of my family. Big cup of ice, yeah. You and my wife, she loves her ice. Oh, Lydia, she's an awesome lady. She's a good friend of mine. Man, I hate to hear myself eat. It's not the most appetizing, but there are a lot of ASMR people, a lot of ASMR channels that like that kind of stuff. Not I. So, been knocked out a lot of stuff there. Went back to Circle K. When the bank opens in a little while, I gotta go by see the bank folks. We are best friends, Lydia. You're right about that. I gotta go by to the bank after I do this laundry. Gotta squeeze in maybe a couple of DoorDash orders, just try to pay for this. Try to pay for this stuff this morning. So, Bendito. There it goes. Does anybody know what these whole gems things are that people donate? Like these gems in the live stream. I know that's something people can purchase to be able to drop on creators. Z-Dotty. Hello. I don't know what those gems are about. Somebody donate. Every now and then somebody will donate one or whatever it is in the live stream. And I'm not exactly sure what they do. I guess I'll have to look it up. But I got a lot going on. So I'm doing family stuff this morning, trying to stay awake. suddenly become a morning person. Unlike my past self, I've been more of a night owl in the past, but now I'm a morning person all of a sudden. You get old, you got less time or less energy, you got to get up and go. I could have laid there for another couple of hours this morning and slept. And now, but once I was up though, after that 7th trip to pee in the bathroom, that's another part of getting old. I laid there for a little while thinking, you might as well get up and go do something and get a positive start of the day so it'll go a little bit better instead of laying there and hurting all the aches and pains. Yeah, you can only pop so much Tylenol. Yeah, anyway, these stalkers are good. So where is everybody hailing from? I know where Lydia's from. I'm from lower Alabama, and LA is it where's everybody else from? Everything's looking good this morning. The hair's crazy, as usual. The flags in the background. I love that. In Jacksonville, Florida. All right, that's not too far. Answer me this: do Florida people consider themselves Southern? I mean, they're down more Southern than Southern people. I've always had this thought in my head. I mean, we're friendly. Unless it's the Florida Gators. If you're a Florida Gator fan, I'm sorry. You know, Florida State fan, you know, those are not Roll Tide. You know, we're not friends with Florida State this year. I love college football. It's about the only sports I follow. Louisiana, LSU in the house. Oh, hi there. Yep. If I'm an Alabama fan, Roll Tide. Definitely not an LSU, Florida State, Florida Gators, Georgia Bulldogs, an Auburn Tigers fan. Yeah, I like everybody. These are our chips, though. These are not bad for the price. They're full right up to here. So there are a lot of chips in the Circle K brand. They got a lot of different flavors. So that's a plus. Smells good. Look at that. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. If you don't mind, that don't cost you a thing to give me a thumbs up. Go Irish. Actually, the Irish is one of my favorite teams to watch. Hey, look at that. Store brand. Who cares? I mean, it's cheaper. And it's still good. It's great. Good crunch. Time to munch some lunch. Time to crunch and munch some lunch. At 8 a.m. in the morning. So, it just goes to show you. Store brand stuff. It's more economical, especially this day and age when everybody's broke. Everything's more expensive. No friends, Lydia, with FSU this year, especially this year. But as my dad would say, even a blind dog finds a bone every now and then. But yeah. Barbecue. It's a good chips at Circle K. You could get a smaller bag of the brand name chips like Lay's. Yabba dabba doo. I forgot to turn off the notifications. So, I'm sure y'all didn't come here to see me eat. So I'm glad to always share some snackage with y'all, because this is the BRAiNStORM Snackage Chat Panel. Yes. They give us a filling of choice. Exactly. That is exactly right. I had a friend who used to be a security guard. And he was a security guard at a milk place a couple times a week. And he said he would watch them make the 2% milk. They'd slap on a label. It would be like the store brand label, and then another store brand label in another place. And then a little bit later, he'd come back, and the same milk, the same cartons would be the expensive brand name milk. And it would be the same milk, same cartons, same everything, just different labels. It was a trip. That's kind of an eye-opening experience for some people, probably, to think about. So, you're right. You're buying a brand name. You're buying a name. You're buying a product that's got hype and a marketing engine behind it. Whew. Speaking of hype, if you're enjoying this live stream, I appreciate you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, let's do that. And let's do that pandering and get that out of the way. Hit that subscribe button. Follow the awesome content. I'm going to do a lot more live streams like this in the future. I think it's fun. I used to do them all the time now, and I got away from it because I was always so tired running, doing 3-4 jobs like I'm still doing. But then I discovered these vertical lives that people are doing. I'm like, oh, well, I could do that. I don't have a computer at home anymore. Not really. I have a dinky laptop that doesn't really conducive to that. So, but you can do these vertical lives. You hit the vertical feed or the short shelf, and you get to meet a lot of awesome folks like y'all, and people I wouldn't ordinarily get to meet otherwise. And it's a fun way to kind of pass some time, like while you're waiting for laundry to get done. Isn't that awesome? I get to meet y'all and say hi, even if you are FSU fans. LSU, FSU, Fighting Irish. I'm not hating on y'all, I'm just messing with you. It is Saturday after all. There's a lot of college football going on. I never get to watch it though. I get to listen to it. I'm always working every weekend, most all day. I remember back in the day when my dad and I would go cut grass, or we'd go do odd jobs. He was a carpenter, and I'd help him out when I wasn't in school. Even on Saturdays, even on game day, he was a big Alabama fan. And we would always listen to the radio, Eli Gold on the Alabama Sports Network. And it's a shame that old Eli Gold is not on that network anymore. I haven't listened to one radio game since Eli left. Not necessarily in protest, but I just don't see how anyone else could fit that bill as good. I would give anybody a chance, I suppose. But this is something about my childhood, something about hearing Eli Gold, touchdown Alabama. You know, that's just Roll Tide. That's childhood. That's Alabama football on the radio to me. So we would often, yeah, today is definitely going to be a radio day. Yay, we have our first stupid comment of the day. All right, well, we might have had more. But, yeah. People are all so entertaining themselves. That's what I'm here for, guys. So you can entertain yourselves. Is it not obvious I'm an Alabama fan? You must have just tuned in. Roll Tide, go Bama. Oh my goodness. College football is just so much more exciting. Although now they do get paid, and they can do all this rigmarole with the portal and the draft and the whatever it may be. But if you say stupid things, I'm not going to acknowledge you. Sorry. College football is so fun to me still. I used to be into pro football when my dad was alive, and we would watch the games together like Monday Night Football. That was a thing, you know. He and I would always take turns picking the winners. Oh, wow, I didn't know what time they played today. Thanks for telling me. If you're an Auburn fan, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Your today is not going to be good. You're playing Georgia. And your year is not going to end well either on the Iron Bowl. Sorry. But it is what it is. Not opposed to Auburn, except for one game of the year, specifically. And that is the end of the year when they play Alabama. Definitely an Alabama fan. That is a great question. How did they beat them? I think Alabama honestly beat themselves. Sometimes they get wrapped up in their own hype, to be honest with you. They have a lot of expectations going into the new year. I'm no expert. I'm only giving you my opinion. But they get wrapped up in their own hype, and they get all excited that they're playing football. And I never like it when Alabama is the favorite, when they're the ones expected to go in there and whoop butt. I like it when they're the underdogs. I like it when Alabama comes in and they feel like they got something to prove. When they're playing from behind, Alabama does the best. That's why I don't give up. When Alabama's behind, I don't care if it's 55-0 at the third quarter. I'm not going to give up. It was a good game. I agree with that. Didn't get to see it. I did watch highlights of it. I do get to catch it on my break every now and then, depending on the time. So if today's game's at 11, I'll definitely get to catch some of that one. But I gotta go be a manager. Yes, indeed. I'll have to be a good manager. I have to make money. Speaking of money, any of these wise, awesome folks out there like to drop me a donation today? I would love it. I would love it. Think I would be a pretty woman? No one's ever said that to me. I don't think so. I just don't. I bet you would trade me, Lydia. I bet you would. So if anybody's got any spare $1.99 change out there and they want to drop me a dono, I would love it. It would make my day. Seriously. I would be able to get a payday. You know, in YouTube land, even when you get monetized, you have to bank $100 to get a payday, right? And how long that takes you, and to illustrate how I'm doing better. I'm doing more vertical lives. I'm doing more horizontal reviews. I'm trying to get back into the swing of YouTube again. I post every day except Sundays. And it's fun. It's a great hobby. It's entertaining to me. It's also fun to stay creative. That's my creative outlet, my hobby, my thing that's mine. And I can make a little money at it, but I'll have one payday, which is coming up this month. This is October, and I've had one payday this year. Does that tell you how much my content makes? But we're working on it. I mean, just because we're at 15,000 subscribers, don't mean there's not a good spot to go. There's a lot of content creators, a lot of YouTube channels that love to have 15,000 subscribers. But just because you have a lot of subscribers, just because you have monetization, doesn't mean you make money. Doesn't mean you're instantly in. Trust me. It takes a lot of work, effort, and prayer and sweat equity to get to a monetization. Don't get me wrong. The watch hours are the hardest. The subscribers are hard, but the watch hours are the hardest. But you can get there. And these live streams, any type of live stream, is always the best way to get watch hours. If you're thinking about doing a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about it, you need to do it. Don't put it off because you need better technology, more time, blah blah blah, whatever excuse. You're not good enough. You're not ready. Your idea is not good enough. Shut up. Just do it. Don't put it off. There's no better time. There's no perfect situation. There's no whatever you think there is. Do it. Get you a Gmail account. That's all you need, and a phone. And you can be a YouTuber. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. Seminole. Huh. I bet that was a mixed household. With your wife being a Seminole fan and you're Alabama. Oh, excuse me. Well, I'm going to have to sign off pretty soon and go check my laundry, to be honest with you. We've been going 23 minutes. I didn't even know I can talk all day long. Did you know that? I'm enjoying my lunch. I enjoy the time I've had with y'all. And, yeah. I do these live streams just to pass the time, to make some content, to connect. These are also, yeah, definitely almost as bad as the Alabama-Auburn household. In Alabama, that's definitely the top tier. But I do these to kind of mark time. These are little time capsules of how I was at this time and this time of the year and where I was and what I was doing. It's like a vlog, a video library, a video diary, a way to capture moments in my life and my emotion, my energy, what's going on. And so it's a great way to meet folks, to share the channel, to share my content, as well as, you know, keep myself going. Because you can get burned out in life in anything you do, whether it's work, family life, spiritual life, emotional, physical, whatever it may be, plug it in there. And you can get burned out, and you can get discouraged, and you can get unhappy, you can get miserable. And it's all in your mind. It's a mindset. And a wise lady who sparkles unlike any other, and is in this chat right now, Miss Lydia, who is always encouraging me. She's a good friend of mine, to stay positive, to accept what life gives you and make lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a blessed day. I was hoping somebody might be so generous to drop me a little dollar donation, but I understand a lot of people are broke these days, guys, and I don't do this for the monetary relief that anything might give me. And then, you know, $1 or $2, that isn't, in the great bucket of life, it is a small thing, but it's also a big thing. And that means a lot to me when people are watching, they're liking, they're commenting, they're just saying hi, they're subscribing. So if you can't do anything else, make sure you drop me a thumbs up and go and check out the channel and subscribe. It would mean a ton to me. Yeah, I appreciate it. And I hope Hugh, that you will go and check out the channel and you'll be a new supporter if you haven't already supported the channel, because it'd mean a lot to me. And you can see that I try to always share the positive. I always try to share the good things, even when I'm doing reviews. It's got to be really terrible for me to be hate on something or be negative. But I'm a big fella. Round is a shape. And I love to snack and eat. And if I'm going to do that anyway, I learned a long time ago, I can share that and make content and have fun and stay creative. Because, you know, I like to be creative. And this is actually the easiest and laziest way to be creative. Is just turn the camera on and go. I can talk all day long. But thanks, guys. We're doing almost 30 minutes again. But I got to go stick that suckers in the dryer so we can get this done for the day. So y'all have a blessed day. Get out there. Go buy Circle K. Get you some lunch. Tell them BRAiNStORM sent you. It won't get you anything. But, you know, they'll look at you funny. But might make you laugh. You know, a little personal joke of yours. Y'all have a blessed day. From me to you, y'all stay smart, guys. Get out there and try the new each and every day. I challenge you to try the new each and every day. Because you never know till you know. You know, you got to taste the spice of life, guys. You got to get out there and savor the flavor that life brings you and go on all those awesome culinary adventures that life has in front of you. So the time to try something new, guys, here's the secret. The time to try something new is now. Not tomorrow. Yesterday. Now. Because you're never going to get a chance again. You sit in there in the store. When you go and get gas, or you go to Walmart, or you go wherever you may be, just look. Look for something you haven't ever seen before. Look for something you may have seen me review on my channel or others. Look for something that piques your interest and catches your eye. Grab it. Spend that extra couple dollars. Try it. You might be surprised. If nothing else, you'll learn that you don't like it or you don't want it. Waste of time. Something learned. Life is a lifelong learning process. Lifelong students. And go out there. And I'll end with the same thing Liz is saying. Roll Tide! Game day! Woo! Let's get this laundry done. Yummy goodness. Y'all have a blessed one, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye. I am out of here.